What if I told you that the way you treat the person everyone else ignores could determine your eternal destiny? That the beggar at your doorstep, the coworker everyone overlooks, the homeless person on your street corner, what if they held the key to your salvation? Welcome back to Daily Gospel with Jordan. I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend these precious moments with me today, September 28th, 2025, as we dive into Luke chapter 16, verses 19 through 31. This is one of those gospel passages that will shake you to your core if you let it. You know, every single day, I'm amazed by this growing community of believers who gather here to encounter Christ in His living Word. If you're new here, or if you've been watching but haven't taken that step yet, I want to personally invite you to hit that subscribe button right now. Don't just be a visitor. Become part of this family where we challenge each other to live the gospel more deeply every single day. Today, Jesus tells us a story that will change how you see every person you encounter. Let's proclaim together the word of the Lord from Luke's Gospel, chapter 16, verses 19 through 31. There was a rich man who dressed in purple garments and fine linen and dined sumptuously each day. And lying at his door was a poor man named Lazarus, covered with sores, who would gladly have eaten his fill of the scraps that fell from the rich man's table. Dogs even used to come and lick his sores. When the poor man died, he was carried away by angels to the bosom of Abraham. The rich man also died and was buried. And from the netherworld, where he was in torment, he raised his eyes and saw Abraham far off and Lazarus at his side. And he cried out, "Father Abraham, have pity on me. Send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am suffering torment in these flames." Abraham replied, "My child, remember that you received what was good during your lifetime, while Lazarus likewise received what was bad. But now he is comforted here, whereas you are tormented. Moreover, between us and you a great chasm is established, to prevent anyone from crossing who might wish to go from our side to yours, or from your side to ours." He said, "Then I beg you, Father, send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brothers, so that he may warn them, lest they too come to this place of torment." But Abraham replied, "They have Moses and the prophets. Let them listen to them." He said, "Oh no, Father Abraham, but if someone from the dead goes to them, they will repent." Then Abraham said, "If they will not listen to Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded if someone should rise from the dead." This is the word of the Lord, and it's not just ancient history. It's God's living voice speaking directly into your life today, challenging you, calling you to conversion, inviting you to see with His eyes.